Day 20 of the Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar 6th edition on Friday, December 20th. What do we have in store? Stay tuned for the Whiskey Whistle. Happy Christmas, my whiskey friends. Mark here at Whiskey Whistle on YouTube, sharing a little whiskey awesomeness from Elkhorn Resort in Manitoba, bringing you the Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar 6th edition, Day 20 on Friday, December 20th. What do we have in store today? Let's check it out. Let's get that opened. Get my pog, which I'm keeping. I'm sure you're curious, right? All right, let's get that out of there. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I got it. All right. What do we have there, folks? Oh, it's a second day of Secret Spirits. Oh, wow. What is this going to be? Can you see? Here we go. What do we have, folks? Ooh, Kulila 7-year-old. Awesome. So excited to try this. Kulila 7-year-old from Secret Spirits Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, distilled in 2011, bottled sometime 2018 or 2019, depending on the bottling dates. The cask type, oh my, first fill Oloroso, 55.5% alcohol by volume. The cask number is 1710 and the region is Isla. Oh, super excited about this. Awesome. Now, Kulila. First fill Oloroso, 7-year-old. Let's see what happens here. Little more. Now, that's a real dark color. Goodness. I think that's darker than yesterday's Dalmore, which is also first fill Oloroso, but of course, not every cask is the same. So, very nice color. Together, we're going to check out the color of the whiskey. We'll look at the legs. Then we'll have a look at the nose, the palate, and the finish before we give it a Whiskey Whistle whiskey score. So make sure you stay tuned right till then. All right, the color of this Kulila 7-year-old for Secret Spirits. What do you see, folks? Definitely a copper hue. Beautiful color. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Okay, the legs then. Now, I know someone who will be really, really happy to try this, and I hope this is his day. That's Bart over at Scotch Test Dummies. Bart, if this is your day, it's going to be a lucky day for you, I think. All right, the legs for Kulila 7-year-old from Secret Spirits. Very slow. Very slow, very runny, very thick. The secondary legs are extremely slow. And we get this beautiful show of legs here on this glass. Excellent. All right, we'll check the nose out. Wow. Now, absolutely, it's Kulila. We have beautiful and utter ashy note here. There's a straight up ash hitting my nose. Some earthiness. Fresh peat. Very fertile dirt. And then we have this just awesome sweetness coming through on the nose. And now I forget what these are called. Pfeffernuss. They're covered in white sugar icing, and it's a soft gingery cookie inside. There's a little note of that there. Burning hardwood. Oh, and then as you kind of play with the tilting, you tilt the glass a bit, and you really get this really excellent dark Demerara sugar. And a raisin, like a cooked raisin sort of jamminess. Well, that's a real complex nose for a 7-year-old Islay single malt. On to the palate, folks. Cheers. Big sugar hit. Icing, sugar, icing. There's also a really nice savory note. I think we have something really interesting here from a sherry cask that has a little bit of sulfur content mixed with this very young peat. It's salty. French creamery butter on dark Danish rye bread. There's a little bit of caraway, white pepper, smoked vegetables, peppery beef jerky. The finish, of course it's long, it's super long. I'm surprised how long it is. And that savory note is coming through on the palate. That little bit of slight struck matchiness on the finish. Kind of like, I don't know, like a flambe. Burnt orange rind. Slight, like a Negroni note here. Interesting. All right, time to add some water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. 55.5%. It actually drinks very smoothly, very lovely. It's got a nice flavor. The mouthfeel is good. It's a medium mouthfeel. Okay, with water. You get more wood smoke. No ash now. That dark toasted rye bread coming through on the nose. Buttered bran muffin. Dead ringer for buttered bran muffin with raisins. Oh yeah. With that slightly salty butter on that medium sweet, grain rich bran muffin. There's something so unique about that flavor. And it's right there in a glass. Excellent. Well, I'm really digging this. Onto the palate with water. Cheers. Now we get some spiced gingerbread cookies coming in. That waft of a nice hardwood fire coming through. That caraway. I don't get much licorice here, but I am getting a little bit of fennel. And a little bit of Korean perilla leaf. Ggenip. It's hard to say that word. salty. The Ggenip 장아찌. It's perilla leaf that's been sort of, what's the word? Not quite fermented, but marinated in soy sauce and some sliced gochu peppers, the spicy ones, a little bit of garlic and onion. Wafts of peat billowing up my nose. A little bit of subtle, that struck match type of a flavor coming up my nose as well. In the finish, you do get a Christmas ham. I love the finish. So many things going on there. So many things that I love. Some new things like that brown muffin. My mouth, so with water, you do get a much drier mouth on the finish. So a drier finish, still flavorful, but that really dries out the inside of your mouth. I think it's worth it to try both ways, with water and without. And this is another winner. Well, let's go on to the WhiskyWhistle whiskey score for Caol Ila 7-year-old from Secret Spirits in a first fill Oloroso cask. What's that going to be, folks? It's going to be 90 out of 100. You heard it, 90 out of 100 is the WhiskyWhistle whiskey score for Caol Ila 7-year-old. And I really do feel like we're building up to something incredible here as we enter our last, how many days? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. With last 5 days, we've got 5 days to go here. Exciting. Well, hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you share your notes on this Caol Ila with me here in a comment, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. Let me know your thoughts. How does this rank for you? And if you just joined WhiskyWhistle for the first time, jump in and subscribe to the channel by clicking the link right here. Then hit the bell so you're notified of the future Whiskey Whistles, ding ding, that'll come in your email inbox. And also on your app, download the app. Make sure you just subscribe to the channels that you love. That way you're not inundated with ding ding dings, all right? And if you've been watching a lot of Whiskey Whistle, then why not support the channel on Patreon and join the Whiskey Whistle crew. Patreon.com/WhiskyWhistle. That'd be great. Take care, everybody. We'll see you on the winter solstice.